You know, the U.S. Virgin Islands are bracing for Jose after getting slammed by Irma, so they've got sort of back-to-back worries. You know, the governor of the U.S. Virgin Islands, Kenneth Mapp, on the phone with me right now. Boy, Mayor, talk about a double whammy. How are you doing? How are your folks holding up?
We're doing well. Jose is kind of moving a little to the north, so we may get some fringes of some tropical storm winds, but on the low side, and rain, that's what we don't need any of it, but we're prepared. We're really, the recovery efforts are going well. I really must take the opportunity to really thank President Trump and his administration for the awesome response and support that the people of the Virgin Islands are receiving. Today, going in our third day after, losing the hospital and police stations, fire stations, number of roofs on the homes in St. Thomas, St. John, and on Water Island. Just been devastating, but the resilience of our people have been just really, really great. A good civil order, and the relief supplies are being distributed beginning today. We've even lifted the curfew by 6 hours, giving folks an opportunity to get out, go to some of the stores, some of the hardware stores, the supermarkets and stuff, and be able to replenish their supplies.
You know, Governor, I was thinking, I mean, in that gap between Irma and now Jose, how do you prepare before you have to re-shut down things, before people have to find shelter and all of that? What kind of a time frame have you been given?
Well, we're going to really get into that very heavy this evening, and we opened additional shelters and schools that weren't damaged, and we're really encouraging folks that had any sort of breach in their home to just come onto the shelter for a number of hours just to be safe, and then they can go back, and particularly to get out the water. A number of folks have been sheltering their neighbors. Some folks have been flying over to St. Croix or getting over to St. Croix in the military transports. So we think we're going to be fine getting through this. I'd like to use the opportunity, though, to tell my folks and my friends in Florida to really prepare, because the winds in this storm are horrific. While it's not up to 185, this is a very, very, very dangerous weather system, and in the midst of it, you're not going to have opportunity to do much of anything. So heed your governor's warning, and if you're not, if you can get out, get out. I'd just like to leave that advice, because I lived through Hugo and Marilyn and Irma. They can't compare to Irma.
Wow. Good advice, Governor. Thank you very, very much. Kenneth Mapp, the U.S. Virgin Islands Governor, preparing now for yet another storm, Jose. That's a Category 4 storm, every bit as powerful as Irma is right now, and barreling down on Florida. That is Irma as we speak. We'll have more right after this.